Supply chain management is basically, as I would call it, the steak and potatoes of a business. Is basically what runs the business. Is how you get your material to where it needs to be, how you manage how much material you need for a particular product. Then once you get all the materials, you put it on trucks, planes, boats, wherever, get them to the warehouses so they can manufacture them, and from there get them to the distribution centers, then get them to the retailers or the wholesalers, and ultimately get it to the customer. Everything that sells a product or does a service needs supply chain. So it's a high demand field, especially it got major attention in 2001. And ever since then, it's basically been a spearhead where it's a growing industry, and a lot of companies are now seeing the importance that it's more than just transportation. This is what really saves a company money. Walmart, Ultimate Retail, and the leader in supply chain. You have Target, you have Amazon, you have Starbucks, even within the government, with government projects such as airplanes and fighter jets. If it takes something to get built, it takes supply chain to get it. When students come in and they're aspiring business majors or even industrial engineers, I say look into supply chain, because I've been to enough career fairs, been to enough supply chain days where many of the companies' heads that come and visit our university, they start out in engineering, like generally in industrial engineering, but by the end of their career or the midway in a career, they're really doing supply chain stuff. So it's really supply chain and industrial engineering really one and the same. Supply chain is never the same day by day. It's something that's constantly changing. There's always improvements that you can do, and that's what I like. I don't like being bored to death sitting behind the office doing the same work every day. And supply chain management gives me that variability on what I might do, because who knows, even though heaven forbid a company has a catastrophe or a disaster happen and basically got to put all manpower to try to make a shipment work, but that's something that you can look forward to, say, hey, this might happen and this could change dramatics, and you get to learn a new process on how to handle things for not only that moment but in the future. To look at my field now, it's allowed me to see others, like one of the CEOs of supply chain in, I think it's 3M. Not only is he basically a CEO of his particular sector, but he's also over mentorship programs. He's over like big brother, big sister type programs. He's over a lot of mentor programs, and also in the church and helping people, helping young peoples as well. So that's something I would like to do, because ultimately, aside from going into supply chain, aside from working in a corporate America, I want to have a life skills counseling business. I love helping people. I love helping people with their life issues. That's what I like to do. When people hear about transportation, they want to say, are you driving buses? It's much more than driving buses. That's one aspect of it. You could definitely get a job to drive a bus, but it's really the business side of it. It's really do we have the money to put gas in this to go to here, and upon getting that nice book or that piece of clothing for Korea that you really like, that you know nobody's gonna wear here in the States, you see what process it takes to get it from there to here and what customs it has to go through. That's what aspect that I love about it.